What up, though? You are now listening to another great, wonderful episode of Dead End Gaming, episode 160. I am 1/5 of your host tonight because we have a special guest. But before we get to our special guest, like I said, I am 1/5 your host, BZ430. As always, appreciate you guys listening. Appreciate you guys watching us live. Also, too, appreciate you guys subbing. You know, every week when we go live on Tuesdays, we always get in some subs. You know, Presto T haven't came through yet and dropped sprinkle some change on us yet, but we always getting subs, even new subs, first time chatters. We always appreciate you guys for checking us out, always supporting and everything. Like I said before, I am 1/5 of your host. With me, we got Granddad Willie.
Granddaughter, 1,000 hours, album of the century. I moved, new crib, new life, all better.
He said new crib, new me. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean?
What? Look.
The me where the girl stepping into the new year. You know what I'm saying? He done stepped into a new year and a new crib and some new bricks. Let's go.
Hey, Tyler, what was he baggage? What was the baggage he was letting go? Where do you think he was stepping on them steps with the baggage?
What
was he letting go?
I y'all used to call people musty when they didn't have, you know, like certain like systems, but I never really I don't like calling people musty. So I'm not gonna say he like stepped out of mustiness because
First of all, I was never musty. God damn it. Okay.
Please don't send the goons, Granddad.
What goons? I don't have goons. What are you talking about? What goon? Like, bro.
You definitely did not leave the goons in 2021.
We know what y'all do with Gary, man. So don't act like you don't got goons, bro.
The G? You know how they do it.
Yeah, you know how they do the G.
G stands for goons.
You know what I'm saying? Also, he has the slick velvet do-rag on today. We got producer extraordinaire Bloodbath.
Kevin this bitch.
Hey.
And of course, we have the lovely curls herself, Tyler, in the building.
What up, though, y'all? AKA Sweetest Pie, AKA the Hoodie Bandit, AKA a Boogie in Yo Hoodie, AKA Yo that Hoodie Tight Son. I run that shit, bitch. Not me.
Speaking of hoodies, Tyler, I saw a Twitter video. I think someone mentioned you, and it was like a young lady. A young lady got this gentleman's hoodie, and like she opened up her closet and was just like laughing out of just bliss.
That shit was hilarious.
Yes, that shit was so damn funny, man. I'm like, Twitter is crazy. And of course, last but not least, like I mentioned, I'm 1/5. We have a 5th host tonight. Have a special guest. Definitely a friend of the Dead End Network, of everything that we do. Is the mic still on? Dead End Hip Hop. I remember meeting this gentleman the first time at damn Run the Jewel show. We got the homie Jay Burritos in the building.
What an introduction. What's going on, y'all? I don't have a tagline. I ain't think of one, but I'm glad to be here on the show. It's good.
You could be like, Jay Burritos, keep it wrapped.
Right.
Something like that.
Keep it wrapped.
Jay Burritos.
I don't hate it. That's the thing. I don't hate it.
I just gave you gold. You better use that, bro.
You just gave that out
for free. Bro, I better see
that on your neck. I better see that when you on Twitch Live. When you go live, Jay, I better see that.
Right.
Keep it wrapped.
Keep it wrapped.
Look. That's because you the homie. I'm gonna do it all the time.
My regulars in the chat is like, yes, that's the one. All
right. See, you come here. I come here and I bless. I bless. I'm not the only one that's blessed out here.
Passing out bars. You love to see it.
I'm just saying.
I love it.
You know what I'm saying? That's I love it. I better see that, Jay. When you live next time, I better see that. Keep it wrapped.
See, today we're celebrating Dead End Hip Hop's 11th anniversary, and if you've been here for a long time, you've probably seen me before in other videos behind the scenes. Yes. And the mic still on, all the other good stuff. But yes, I'm glad to be back in the ecosystem, hanging out with y'all, talking games.
Appreciate you, man. Yes. Thank you.
And happy 11th year anniversary to Dead End Hip Hop. Let's go ahead and give them props.
Yes. 11 years deep.
I wish you had Black History Month, y'all. If we didn't already say it.
Yes, I wish we had like a little button.
Oh, yeah.
Steam Deck button.
Shout out to all the blacks real quick. You know what I'm saying? It's Black History Month. You know what we do.
Shout out to all the blacks.
Turn up one time for all the melanin out there.
You know what I'm saying? Also, happy birthday to Ken. I know he's probably going to listen to this podcast.
Happy birthday to the big homie.
Happy birthday to that young man. You know what I'm saying? Younger than ever. You know what I'm saying? That man is bigger out here. This man is Benjamin Button out here. You know what I'm saying? Living life backwards and shit. But for those new listeners, this or first time, chatters and everybody, this show is separated into 3 parts. First part we do the games we've been playing over the last week. Second part we do over topics and conversations, news. And in the last part, we do our last questions, and we do a scenario or one gotta go, whatever Bloodbath might have tucked in. It might be a Black History theme, one gotta go. We never know what it might be. But with that being said, Jay Burritos, since you're the guest, what games have you been playing?
So I have been wrapped up in Pokemon Unite. It's that MOBA that dropped on Switch and mobile a while ago. I didn't think I would be addicted to that game at all, but it's the most fun Pokemon game I've played in like the last 10 years. So that's been sucking up most of my time. I've been looking for a multiplayer game to play just in my spare time. I got back into Bloodborne recently because my chat helped pay my rent last month, and it was a stretch goal for my subathon. And I'm actually making progress this time. I'm not really good at those Souls games, but I did beat Sekiro back when I first started my Twitch channel.
You are a good man.
Yeah, so I figure like it takes so much to beat Sekiro, in my opinion. Like once you beat Sekiro, I just feel like you can do anything. So I am getting further. Like I got stuck when I played Bloodborne the first time, but I'm getting further now. So I am getting better at that. Tried to jump back into Horizon Zero Dawn, but then Bloodbath came into my chat and said, "Get this white lady off my screen." So I dropped that game.
Wait a minute. So you saying you gonna let this man Bloodbath come into your chat, come into your house and say, "Nigga, turn this bullshit off," and you listen?
I'm just playing. No. He come in my chat all the time talking shit.
This man just put his feet on your couch and said, "Nigga, and what?" Okay, go ahead.
We're done. I'm just playing, but yeah, been getting back into Animal Crossing again because I got bored with that for a while, but then they dropped a big update back in November, so I nuked my island and I've been starting over with my wife, and that's been fun. And yeah, that's about it.
All right, what about you, Granddad?
So I've been busy moving most of the time, but I did get some little bit of gaming in before.
Hear that? He finally admitted he's been busy moving.
Thank you.
Moving homes.
Thank you, Tyler.
Moving homes. Okay.
Thank you.
What? That progressive thinking is what you're saying? That P progression? Popularity?
That's P.
Yeah, P. Anyway, I was playing a little bit of Apex. Apex got a dub. First dub in a new crib. I appreciate that. I was happy about that. Also played a little bit of Mario Kart. Played some Smash. Played some. What else did I play? And not much else, I think. And yeah, that was pretty much it. Yeah, because like I said, I just hooked everything up a few days ago, and I've been busy. So yeah, those are the only things I was able to get done recently.
All right, what about you, Bloodbath?
All right, so for me, did I tell you how I finished Uncharted 2? I said that.
No. I know you said you was getting ready to play it, but I remember you finished the first one. But okay, what you think of the second?
I finished Uncharted 2. It was pretty good. I liked I could see the improvements from Uncharted 1, which that's always good to see. Mm-hmm. And I started Uncharted 3 like 2 days ago, so I'm working through that one. Again, like I said, I'm trying to finish them all before the movie come out, so I can be ready to watch the movie and not be spoiled by nothing. So I'm liking it so far. Uncharted 3 is great so far. I can definitely see how just like the game developed and evolved over the years. So that's dope. Uncharted 2 was cool. I said it was better than the first one. Storyline wise, it caught me off guard, but hey, it is what it is. It was fun. I definitely can keep saying I like the Uncharted game so far. So yeah, working on 3 right now. I'll probably finish that hopefully sometime next week. Might not happen though. Should be happening. Let's play. I gotta say 2K, and I played some 2K just enough to. For the people at home who know what that means, I got all my badges for my second build now. So now I can interchange. It could be whatever. It could be whatever.
So you got 2 power forward builds, or you got a different position build?
Nah, both power forwards, but the second one is like the first one, but better. He's faster. His shooting's actually, his defense is better, which is scary. My defense is already solid. I'm faster and I play better defense now.
Okay, I gotta see this. I gotta play with this guy. I gotta play with this guy.
Really a problem. Yeah, he not to be played with. So then, what else is gonna say? Played 2K. I played Uncharted. Did I play something with y'all? I can't remember. No, I ain't play Apex y'all this week, right? That was another day. Okay.
We played KO City.
Oh yeah, that's separate. But thank you for reminding me.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
we all played KO City technically this week.
We all did that. But we gonna recap that later on. So I ain't gonna go too into it. I played that game as well. What else? I think that's it, y'all. I think that's it. Oh no, that's it. That's all I played.
What about you, Tyler?
Well, I mean KO City because I just mentioned it. I think we did play Apex, Kev, like me, you, and Willie. I think we did, but that was.
That's all I'm trying to remember. Was that last week or was that another?
I don't know. Yeah, I thought that was before. It was before. Yeah,
it was before KO City, but we didn't do our game recap last week because we were gaming. So,
true.
You know, technically we all played that since the last time we were on here. But yeah, and going along with that statement, the only thing that I have played since last week is Apex. I haven't played anything else. I've just been like on that shit. But I mean, that's usual. Y'all already know what it is. Y'all been hearing me give the same for a really long time. But I am still going to get back to Deathloop and Persona 5 Royal soon.
Okay. Oh, I need to get back to Persona 5 Royal too.
Mm-hmm.
I need to start Deathloop.
Yes, please start that game. All right, so I've been playing Rainbow Six Extraction. That's off stream. Wow. I've been playing Metroid Dread. I finally beat that one off stream. What I have been playing on stream and y'all been seeing is Bayonetta. I'm starting Bayonetta because I know the third one is coming out this year. So I'm like, look, these Bayonetta 1 and 2 been sitting on my Switch for a year. I need to play them. And Astral Chain. Even though that's just another game I still have that I haven't played yet on my Switch. What else? Of course, yeah, KO City. We're gonna talk about that. Destiny 2. Among Us. And what else? I think that's it. Yeah, I didn't even touch 2K this week. Yeah, I still need to work on my small forward. He's almost there though. He's almost there. But yeah, I think that's all I played. Oh, of course, Alien Fireteam. Play Alien Fireteam with not this past Thursday, but the
Thursday before, yeah.
Yeah, Thursday before we played. We got back on Alien Fireteam, and we're on the final chapter now. So hopefully, this next stream we can finish this thing up because now we're gonna be fighting in the Hive. So right. Yeah, this shit's probably gonna be nuts. But yeah, playing that game, and I think that's all. Yeah, that's all I've been playing. That's pretty much it. So, all right. So y'all want to recap last week's? Since we still kind of like somewhat on the topic of the games we played, y'all want to touch on?
I mean,
that's why it's in the show notes. So
yeah.
Yep.
You can either separate it and talk about it, or you could just flow into it. So it's up to you, play pimp. You know.
Let's talk about it. Let's go ahead and talk about it. I know you're the one that kind of set it up with Team Inferno, so you want to expound on that.
All right. So big shout out to Team Inferno for the collab we had last week. I don't even know what we're calling it, just the loss. Sure. Team Inferno is mad dope. I know Jazz Rez, like their leader, because she streams all the time. She plays Apex. They're dope people. And then I play games with them. I be in the Discord, be in their community, chilling. But then, like, I was in there one day and I was like, yeah, I'm on this podcast. It's like, what? You on a podcast? That's dope. I was like, yeah. They's like, could we be on it? I was like, sure. I was like, you know what? Matter of fact, why don't we just do a whole collab? You know what I'm saying? Y'all got a team. I got a team. Well, I knew it wasn't going to be Apex because they're an Apex esports team. We wasn't about to get ass beat like that. Plus, it's not a tournament. I was like, you know what, Jazz? I've seen you play some KO City. I played KO City with them before, and I was beating their ass. I was like, all right, if y'all think I'm nice, wait till you see the game. When I pull up with the squad, and it was like bet. So then we started coordinating and getting it all figured out, and then it all happened to coincide finally. You know what I'm saying? With all the stars aligned for us to do it last week. And
25th.
Yes. I will remember it.
It was best.
I will remember it for the rest of my life.
It was the best out of 5. We was doing the best 3 out of 5.
Was it the best?
It wasn't the best at all. But I mean, we had some competitive matches, and we almost had a couple of cool comebacks too. But like they just had the better of us. It's like it just wasn't our night. But it was still dope, a lot of fun though. We did.
We didn't win not one round. Like even if we lost a match,
I think we won a round. I feel like we won a round.
I don't think we did.
No, we got swept. We got swept. It was 3-0.
I'm just saying, but
we got swept in the
overall. But we did win rounds, so no, we did definitely catch rounds.
We did not win not a single round. Y'all.
I believe we did.
Yes, we did.
We did.
Diogen would know. I don't think we won not as.
Diogen don't count because Diogen ready to give us an L off of practice games. He ready to give us an L over after one round. We did this whole game and Diogen was like, all right, so that's an L. I was like, whoa, player, whoa, slow your roll, player. Whoa.
We did not win a single round. Every time we played the match, we didn't even get one round in. We didn't even force it to the deciding match. It was like they won the first one, they won the second one. It was a wrap. They won the first one, they won the second one. That was 2. They won the first one, they won the second one. It was 3. Like it was 3-0. Just that fact. We didn't win a round, y'all. I'm telling y'all, we did not win a round.
You said y'all want a practice round.
Yeah, we won a practice round, but when the actual match started, we didn't win not a single round. Like
it was close though. I feel like
it was close. No,
you're not highlighting the positive here.
Yeah, it was.
The games were close,
right?
Right. We didn't lose like 10-3, 10-2. Like it was. One time we were down like 4-9, 3-9. They were stuck on 9 for a good minute, and we literally came all the way back up and tied it up, and then we lost. So that was definitely a crazy. I wish someone would have clipped that at least. If they would have had a highlight, they should have clipped that joint right there when we came back. But yeah, it was bad. It was definitely bad. I feel like she was the only nice one, really. I think that's why I was pissed because I really feel like we were better than them as a whole team. She was good.
Jazz was really good. No, she's good.
Because there was times me and her was going back and forth, and she kept getting the upper hand on me every time we was going back and forth. But no, other people, I was knocking their asses out. I was like, okay, yeah, I got him. But every time when I faced her, she was getting me, man. I'm like, okay, she's nice.
Yeah,
so
Jazz.
That's why I was mad. I feel like overall we was a better team, but I was like, how the fuck are we losing? And she's like the only nice one.
So I feel like overall they weren't really that much better than us. It was just a sense of they had better teamwork. I feel like that's really what we lost at. They had better teamwork, and that's how we became losers. And it hurt. It really hurt. It hurt even more when we was like, damn, bro, we just gotta sit here and hold this L. And then when they posted the 3-0 on social media,
like they have to do all that. Like you ain't to do all that.
Hurt me for real.
I'm gonna take it because
we lost. You gotta hold it.
And if we would have won, trust me, y'all would have been like, this man B is all out of control. Because if we would have won this damn shit, the shit talking I would have been saying, and afterwards on social media would have been the abyss levels. You hear me? So I'm gonna take that big old 3L that they posted. Oh, okay, I'm gonna take that. Because I know if we would have won, they wouldn't have liked me, Kevin. They would have like, man, that Beezy dude, he's crazy. Like, no, they wouldn't have liked me at all. They wouldn't have liked me at all because I would have been talking so much cash shit if we would have won that one. I'm telling you. So I took my L and that big old 3-0 they posted. I'm like, okay, y'all got it.
Yeah, we just had to eat that one. I was like, all right, yeah, we lost. All right, and ain't no way to spin it like we didn't lose. Like, nah, we got swept. I can't spin a broom. I can't. So we
I ain't never seen something. I ain't never seen something you can't spin.
I'm good. Like I'm good, but look, bro.
Wow.
3-0. Ain't no spinning that.
Yeah, can't do nothing. Can't even. I can't.
Yeah, I mean, we lost. Like that was it. Like they were the better team that night, and that means that we gotta. If this happens again, we gotta go back to the drawing board. We really gotta practice more, y'all. That was our problem. We didn't practice enough as a team.
I wasn't gonna say it.
Look. We gotta be honest. We didn't practice enough as a team. We were slacking on that, and when it came down to the game, we weren't ready. We wasn't prepared.
No, Lord.
Let me find her tag so I can put it in. We trying to shout her out in the chat right now.
I think, Deodorant, what you
That's not it. That's not it.
Oh, you put it.
I typed the wrong one too. So shit. I'll be wrong sometimes, y'all. Players fuck up too. I found it now. Anyway, so yeah, I just want to make sure we talked about it because some of y'all wasn't here. And we just want to make sure we talked about it. So you ain't hear from nobody else. We lost, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'll tell you straight up. It wasn't our best work. It's not how my mama raised me. Lost.
Damn, Matt.
Wow.
Damn, like that,
You
Matt.
had to bring your mama in this?
He said y'all should have blurred y'all faces instead of the background.
Wow.
Bust out laughing.
Wow.
That's so rude.
Damn, bro. Like, why you coming in here with this hostility?
Ouch.
I thought you liked this, bro. Like, come on now.
You know what I'm saying? It's all jokes. I love it though.
Right.
I love it.
Oh, yeah. And it was like, you know what's crazy though is I could tell even the fans started to feel bad.
Yeah.
They didn't even start. They stopped talking shit. They were just like, "Damn, y'all really gonna lose like this?"
Yeah, right.
Even the fans didn't even have jokes. No,
they was like, "Damn!" Like,
yeah, I had to take it.
Everybody saw what it was. It was like, what else can we say? Like, y'all, it's self-explanatory.
Yeah, it was just
you gotta ask
a lack of proper practice, and then on the day of, they just had better teamwork.
Yep.
Because again, like I said, they used to playing Apex together, so they used to talking to each other and like doing call outs. Like, all right, yeah, do this, do that. Like the teamwork was just immaculate.
Right? Yeah, it really was.
Communicating like more than we were.
Yeah.
I'd be fighting one person, and it'd just be a gang. Like they have two, three run around flanking us. So it was like, all right, that's how you're gonna do me. You know, so it was just me. You don't gotta do all that. Okay. Yeah, they caught us slipping.
Fight back.
We was fighting back then.
We was trying to fight back, bro. They was beating our ass, bro. Look, first of all, we know we lost. Okay, look, we got jumped, stomped, we got demolished. Like all the words that means that, like, look, we in a hospital on ICU. We know that it's okay. We gonna recover, and the next time, y'all, we gonna do better. This should be a learning lesson. This is a lesson for us. Yeah. We need to work better as a team, and we need to be serious about this shit. Next time, whatever the next challenge is. Whatever the next challenge is.
Need more challenges.
Not right now. Give it a couple months. No, not now. I'm talking about give it a couple months. Like give it next year, maybe. But when we ready, we gotta win because we can't keep losing, y'all. We can't keep losing.
We've lost everything.
That's what I'm saying. We've literally lost everything.
Set in like the next day. I thought about it. I was like, nigga, we've lost.
People ain't gonna want to challenge us at some point. It's gonna get to that level where it's not gonna be fun for them to even think about challenging us. We gotta prove ourselves as a viable competitor out here. We can't be out here looking like this.
I'm glad that we have such a hilarious chat.
Right? Like, look, go ahead and get the jokes out now. Y'all could have did this on Tuesday. Y'all could have did this last week when it was happening. Y'all gotta wait till now.
I didn't come prepared for this part.
Oh, you must not know.
Our chat is loyal, but they will talk shit to our faces, which I appreciate.
Right, they real.
You gotta respect it.
Right.
I want no yes man out here.
Right. We like the fact that they called us out.
Gotta respect it.
Yeah, that means they love us deep down. You know, like that.
First of all, Matt Graham, Nate Robinson won a dunk contest.
First of all, don't say not anymore, but don't say that we got Nate Robinson. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't like we got like swept horribly every match. Like we was competitive. We was fighting. It just we just didn't win. We just did not win.
We lost, y'all.
No.
That's what it is.
It is. So shout out to Team Inferno. They came prepared.
Shout out to Team Inferno.
They played as a team, and the results showed.
Them, you know what I'm saying? I was messaging with them like the day after, and the worst part about losing is like I still had to be diplomatic because I'm representing the whole show. So they like, oh yeah, it's such a great time. We'd love to do some game sometime. I'm thinking to myself, man, nigga, yo, right? I'm like, losing. I'm like, oh, great time, y'all.
Right, we had to say that, but deep down,
awesome. Saying shit I'll never say. Cheerio, saying shit like that. I was like, no, fuck no.
Cheerio, bro.
But they said that they really enjoyed it. They would love to work with us again or something else. I told them it's going to be a minute.
Yeah, a good minute.
That's you said them. You told them that, or they said that to you?
No, I told them it's going to be a minute. But yeah, we still fuck with y'all technically. But yeah, well, we're gonna keep doing collabs this year. We're gonna keep reaching out to more people, trying to do stuff, and that's how we ended up with good old Jay Burritos on the show. You know what I'm saying? The goal was to get a guest a month. Last month's guest beat her ass. This month's guest friend of the show.
See, it's all about balance. It's all about the balance.
There it is.
Yeah, it is. It's definitely about the balance. Just
what we haven't done. What? Technically, we should give Jay Burritos a minute to like explain himself as the guest. You know what I'm saying? We did no part where he gets to tell people who he is, where he's from. Or did we technically already do that?
Okay. Kind of
Yeah, in the intro, but
I was gonna say that for the end, like where they can find you and all that stuff. But if you want to,
that works for me. I don't care.
Yeah, we'll just do it at the end. That's cool.
Yeah.
Most of y'all know me.
So, real quick, speaking of gaming, and we still talking about playing games with other gamers. Next week, next Tuesday, a week from today, our gaming week, we're gonna play this new Apex Control. The trailer was released. What was that? Yesterday. For the new
new season starts next week.
Next week. I'll say so. New season starts next week, along with the new game mode, which is supposed to be a limited time. Which I think they're gonna keep that in. If it hits a home run, I think they're gonna keep it. It's called Control, and if you're familiar with Control, it's kind of similar. If you play Destiny, they got spots you got to control in A, B, and C. And of course, the more spots you control, the more points you and your team get. And in the process, you get to kill. You still shooting. You're still trying to kill to get points. But in the process of killing, getting points, you still got to maintain your control spots. You know what I'm saying? So just like Destiny, except with Apex is 9 versus 9. In Destiny is 6 versus 6. So this is gonna be interesting. It's just like it, unlimited respawns. I think you can start off with you can set your own loadouts that you want to go into the game with, which is cool. So yeah, it just I had texted to the crew. I'm like, yo, when I saw that trailer for it, and I was just like, yo, this is Destiny. Like they taken a popular game, Crucible PvP game from Destiny, and adding it to their world, which I think it's a smart idea. It's a smart ass idea because they got someone like me who was pretty much, I haven't played Apex in almost a year, in months. Now I'm like, yo, I would re-download Apex and play this. Like, this is the type of game that I think I would enjoy right here. Like, I like this. So, yeah. And they introduced a new character too. I forgot her name.
Mad Maggie.
Okay, Mad Maggie. Okay. Yeah, they introduced another character. How many characters is now they have on here? Like, how many legends do they have on here? Was it like 15 now? 16?
I don't know.
I was about to say like close to 20, but
20 now? Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like 17, 18. Somebody said 16 in the chat.
Some wild discrepancy in the chat.
Yeah. Wow.
9. Killamar said 9. Nigga, what's
like not 9?
It ain't been 9.
Wasn't it? 9?
That's what it started with, probably.
Yeah.
19 characters. I was close.
19?
I said about 20. I just Googled it and it says 19 on Wikipedia.
No beans. I know it. Destiny didn't create it. I'm just familiar with that because that's a game I play. So that's why I referenced Destiny. But I know they didn't create Control. But yeah, we're going to play that next week. We're going to play that as a crew next week. So if anyone
server is willing, as long as the server can handle it.
Yeah, as long as
exactly.
Yeah, that is a very valid point.
Because you already know it's going to be crazy.
And I started getting like a bunch of error messages yesterday. I was like,
but
I mean, it wasn't as bad as y'all remember last season. Shit was damn near unplayable for a while.
No, that was like, for me, that was like 2 seasons ago. Last season was actually okay, but 2 seasons ago, couldn't do it.
Maybe it was 2 seasons ago. I don't know. My sense of time during this pandemic is just all off. First of all, how the fuck is it February 2022? Somebody make that make sense. Anyways, yeah. So I was getting error messages. Like I was still able to play, but then like after the game, I would get an error message. I would be back at the home screen. So it was annoying, but it wasn't like to the point where, like I said, it was unplayable. Like it was whichever season that was when it was damn near like fucking every match getting dropped. Like as soon as you load into the game, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. So hopefully the servers are going to be all freshly polished and shit next week.
Yeah.
If the servers can't handle it, we will let y'all know our backup plan for next week.
Yeah, yes, most definitely. But if everything is on and popping, then yeah, feel free to play with us. This is definitely another moment.
Yeah, Jay Burritos, if you happen to hop on Apex for a change,
play with us next week. We're going to be playing this game next week for Gaming Week. So, and the viewers in there, if y'all want to come in and play with us, 9v9 Control, go ahead and have at it. I think this might be pretty okay.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a good time.
It's fun. It's still fun.
Isaiah said he'll join in. So I'm pretty sure that's it. People will be down to definitely join. It's gonna be fun. I'm looking forward to it.
All right, cool. So on the other news, I mean, it's two big news that popped off within this last week. I'm pretty sure that y'all, if you in the gaming, if you pay attention to the gaming stuff, you know about it. First off, Microsoft acquiring Activision Blizzard. What's that? Activision Blizzard.
You said they fired Activision Blizzard. You said
acquired. That was fast.
My bad.
Oh, they just got them niggas.
What?
Yeah, they acquired.
I apologize. I heard that wrong.
Yes, they acquired Activision Blizzard. Of course, the games that make Overwatch, Diablo, Call of Duty, what's the StarCraft,
World of Warcraft.
I'm forgetting.
They also have
treating their female employees like shit. They're known for that too. So they also love treating their female employees like shit. They're also known for that. So
because we definitely
have the list of games.
Yep, yep. We definitely had
playing games.
You said what again, Kevin?
She said add that to the list of games.
It was like they go, yeah, they're definitely still playing games.
Yep, they are. So yeah, that was like a big, huge deal. One of the big, huge gaming deals that took place. So y'all think this is gonna make Game Pass a lot better? Is PlayStation in trouble? Is like people's
I can't.
Yeah, people coming in like, PlayStation in trouble.
Nah, I can't comprehend. I can't even comprehend what this deal is. Like, it's such a big deal. Like, Activision, it was what, $60 something billion. Like, it's the biggest acquisition.
$64 billion.
It's the biggest gaming acquisition in gaming history. Like, Activision and Blizzard have so many properties that are multi-platform. Like, Call of Duty is not, I don't know. Like, does Call of Duty go Xbox only? Does everything just come to Game Pass? I don't know. I don't know what this looks like.
I mean, I think that you'll definitely see a difference in like Game Pass offerings, but I don't think that either of the acquisitions that we're going to talk about today are going to result in anything being only one platform, because I think that wouldn't be a good financial move for those companies. And at the end of the day, they want to make money, So no, I don't think they're going to do that at all. I just think, that you'll see more of those things being available on Game Pass for, as a part of the subscription, because that's a really big thing that their business model is focusing on now. But yeah, no, I don't think that anything is going to become an exclusive. And also, let me say, I saw somebody, I can't say credit for this, but I saw somebody say on Twitter that like these companies are just like us bored during the pandemic and online shopping. And I just thought that was like,
right.
Because of like all these acquisitions that have been happening recently, like they're just online shopping, bored, buying other companies and shit.
Mm.
Yeah.
Basically, I agree with everything she said. Because like after the original reports came out about Microsoft buying Activision Blizzard, everybody was speculating. It was like, all right, so what about the multi-platform games? So then Sony was like, well, we expect them to still hold up their end of the deals were already set in place and all that. Basically saying we hope them niggas act right. And then like right after that, another report came out saying that multi-platform things like Call of Duty will like be extended for another 3 years. We know for at least 3 more years, it will still be a multi-platform game. We don't know what will happen after that because they had a contract set in place for 3 more years. We don't know if they'll renew it. So, but like y'all saying, I think Microsoft it depends on the game. I feel like most of Microsoft games, they're still going to make multi-platform, especially since they have games that used to be Sony games. Like now they have Crash Bandicoot and Spyro and stuff like that, like things that used to be PlayStation. Like they own those IPs now, so they have so much stuff to work with, and they already said that they're looking to revive some old Activision IPs. Activision wasn't even using them, so they really just like expanded the Game Pass from being the best value in gaming to a need to have thing. Like they made Game Pass mandatory.
Yeah,
as far as like for all gamers.
Yeah, I think. Like I agree with y'all as well, but I think like what the move for this really is for me is like, because they have access to that entire library now that they're gonna start digging into that catalog, beefing up what they have on Game Pass, as well as making like the new Call of Duties and the World of Warcrafts and things like that, like Game Pass, like exclusive, or it's not exclusive, but just like pushing them to be like, okay, you can get these on Game Pass day one, like they did with the Halos and the other games. So I think that's where they're gonna go with it for sure. But yeah, and also bring back some old games that Sony probably wasn't thinking about anymore, or Activision wasn't thinking about, and giving them new life. So I think it's an interesting move. And it's just Microsoft's on a tear right now. They're just buying up everything that they can to get a foothold in this gaming industry, and you see it. So it's like who's next at this point? Like who's next they gonna buy? They just probably got a Kill Bill list of companies that they're just trying to acquire. So it's crazy, but you know what? We'll see what happens.
Yeah, well, still on the acquiring topic. Speaking of acquiring,
PlayStation got a rebuttal.
Yep. PlayStation was like, "Hold my beer." They acquired Bungie, which is y'all know the developer of Destiny, the original creator of the Halo series on Xbox. They acquired them for $3.6 billion dollars, and when I saw this, I was just like, okay, so that means if they thinking about making any future Halo games, is it now going to be only on PlayStation now? Like, do PlayStation own that IP now? Now that like they acquired that, because that would seem weird to see. Like, you already have Destiny, so it's like it would seem weird to see like have Halo on the PlayStation console. I don't know, for some reason. I guess I'm just so used to seeing it as on Xbox. That was the first thing I thought when I saw that deal. Was like, so Halo is on there? What other games do Bungie even develop besides Destiny? I feel like Destiny is like their big.
Pretty much Destiny. And
that's it.
That's it.
They don't make nothing else. They probably want to make something else, but they don't make nothing else.
What else besides Halo and Destiny do Bungie really have? So
nothing.
It's so like wild to me to think about like the makers of Halo being like bought by Sony. Like something about that is just like wild to my brain.
Exactly. It just doesn't make sense.
That's a rebuttal. I'm telling you, it's a back and forth. It's like, bruh.
But they said they've been working on it for 6 months. They said they've been working on this deal for 6 months.
Right. But you don't know how long they've been working on this Activision deal with Microsoft. These deals ain't overnight things. They take a while to.
So you saying that Sony heard that Microsoft was finna cop Activision, and Sony was like, hey, Bungie.
But come over here.
Let me holler at you real quick.
Remember the Microsoft nigga sold your top game to another 343? They got your shit?
Yeah.
We would never do that over here. We would never do that over here. We never sell off
Death Row.
Right? Like,
to Beezy's point, I don't understand the point. Like, Destiny's not gonna be a PlayStation exclusive game, and maybe we need to stop thinking about like these companies are buying these other companies to make exclusives, because like even though exclusives sell consoles, it seems like we're all kind of moving away from exclusives, like and moving more towards like other things. These games as a service is being multi-platform anyway. So I don't know what Sony is supposed to do with this, but they bought them. It's their company, so
maybe it's the case where they're. Go ahead. Now, just real quick, maybe it's the case where, like I said, they want to have Bungie start developing other games that will be PlayStation exclusives. Like, okay, they got the Bungie name, they know they're behind Destiny, but now they're going to probably put some money behind Bungie to be able to create new IPs that can be PlayStation exclusives and lock down, Bungie as a developer for that. That's probably where they're going to go with it, because, like you said, I don't think they're going to make Destiny just straight PlayStation. Because that's just not how the world is working as far as gaming and exclusives are. But it is weird. It is weird, but I think it's just a matter of it's either a rebuttal to Microsoft because they heard word what was going on, is that we gonna buy some shit too, or they're like, yeah, we want to use this company to make some new shit, and we know that they did a good job with Destiny, so let's see if they can make something new for us. Maybe it's that.
I can't wait to hear the story behind it, because I remember when Bungie split from Activision, and they were just like, Activision was holding us back, and it was all this, that, and the third thing. It was making games hard, and they were happy to be independent, but now they're going back to,
Look, I'm telling you, PlayStation got in their ear. Like, look. Yeah. Microsoft, you remember Activision, middle niggas who held you back? Not over here. PlayStation, we let you thrive. We're gonna let you thrive and be who you really need to be.
That's how you recruit your workers, huh, Granddad?
What are you talking about? I don't have any workers.
Hey, you're letting these trade secrets loose.
Hey, Tyler, you hear this? Yeah, how he secretly just gave us how he got his people's his workers and stuff.
He was like, let me tell you how this went.
Yeah, like
he said, this is how I would be.
You hear how this just happened?
Hell no.
We just got this. We just got free game.
Look, I'm just gonna tell you this right now. Just because I know how business works, don't mean that I know how business works. Look, first of all,
you know how business work, all right.
I'm not a businessman. I'm a businessman.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I actually used to have a shirt like that back in the day.
See,
I know more. What I did.
It all makes sense.
Anyway,
I'm glad Jay Burritos is seeing this as well.
Jay Burritos,
yeah, it all make. I'm seeing you in a different light. I get it now.
Hey, I ain't no different. I ain't no different than the day you met me. I'm just gonna say that.
Boy, this man.
Congrats to look. Well, I hope Bungie does well with this acquisition, and I hope that they, have them and PlayStation have a very fruitful and nice relationship moving forward. That's all I'm gonna say.
Lord, man,
I
like how you figure that out. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I just feel like Bungie was a safe buy. I'll say that Bungie was a safe buy. It ain't gonna hurt nothing, especially if you continue to make Bungie happy by saying stuff like, "Oh, they'll continue to be independent," all that kind of stuff. The stuff that Destiny fans like. Bungie was safe. It's not gonna move the needle. I don't know if they thought it would move the needle because it didn't. The Activision purchase though, that was huge news. That came with a lot of IPs behind it. The Bungie deal, I was like, okay, so the niggas bought Destiny, and you know what I'm saying?
Like I'm saying, it's just so they can divert the attention. It's like they announced it at the same time that this Microsoft shit was announced. Like, come on, it's a rebuttal. That's all it is.
So they said, y'all niggas heard of Destiny though? That's what they said.
you know that witch queen. You know that witch queen about to drop, right?
That.
We got that witch queen coming through. Just in case you forgot. Just in case you didn't remember.
Yo, I know y'all still fucking with this Destiny though, right? I know that for a fact. But yeah, like I think maybe down the line it'll play out better. Once we find out whatever the new IPs that Bungie's working on. I'm assuming it's going to be another shooter because really that's all Bungie really makes. But we'll see. Sony wouldn't have bought it if they didn't see that they was working on something else behind the scenes. And now with Sony backing them, they can afford to really make whatever the hell they want to make. So it's not going to hurt nothing. That's really how I see it. It's not going to hurt nothing. So.
All right. Well, I guess one of the main topics, I'm glad, of course, it's not a coincidence. I mean, Bloodbath brought this to our attention for a reason. But the conversation of today, question one is two questions actually. Yeah, what is the future of Black voices in gaming and Black visibility in gaming? Jay Burritos, what's your thought? Do you see any future, or what's the future? What you think is the future in Black gaming voices in gaming?
I think companies are starting to understand that we are getting more progressive every year, and it's important to companies' bottom lines now, not just their morals, to start including more diversity and inclusion. And maybe that's the cynical way of looking at it, but I think that things are looking up. I mean, even today, they announced on Twitch that they've got like 1,300 plus creators on their Black Brilliance carousel. That's something that they didn't have last year. I think things are moving in the right direction. Doors are opening and people are getting opportunities that they maybe wouldn't have had last year or 10 years ago. But as with most things that are intertwined with race, moving too slow. It's still like the one Black guy doing voice acting, the one, it's still like the first Black this, the first Black that. And I'm hoping that over time, we start to move away from that. It's not a surprise when you see, it's Black people on this thing, I don't know. I know that was a general answer, but
no, it's fine. What about you, Granddad?
I kind of agree with Jay Burritos, but I also think that whether it's they want to make it seem like they're progressing or they just want to look good, but there has been in more recent times a focus on having more of a Black presence in gaming, not only in games but also showcasing people on the media side of it, whether it's other content creators or anybody who just represents gaming in general. So I think we need to continue pushing on that. And the general gaming world needs to continue pushing on that because we have, a lot of influence as well. And the fact that it's starting to resonate, where we get, games like AAA games with Black led characters like Deathloop, and we got Forspoken coming up. And it's just it's good to see it, but like Jay Burrito said, we should be able to see it regularly where we don't even have to mention it as like, oh, that's cool, oh, that's dope. Like, it should be just like second nature. It's like, yeah, okay, like it should be so common because it really shouldn't matter, if what the race of the individual behind the game or affiliated with whatever it is. It should be just like, hey, these are people who enjoy gaming, or they have a passion for it, or they're heavily involved in it, and they're able to do just as much as anybody else. So I hope that in the next couple of years we just continue progressing forward at a faster pace, and we just see more of it, because I mean, it proves we're proving that we are viable and we can create just as much great content as the next person. So that's what I want to see.
What about you, Tyler?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely think that we've made progress, like even sort of thinking about it in the context of this show, Dead End Gaming, and the conversations that we've had over the years. So I remember even before I was officially on the show, when I just like came on as a guest for the first time, I think even then I was talking about things like how Black hairstyles always look like shit, and we don't have good representation. And then, just conversations that we've all had together over the years about like I said, things like Black hairstyles, things like, characters in games, like when there are people of color or like Black people in particular being like stereotypes, and, talking about the stories about how The Sims bringing on people like Mira and stuff like that to actually put in content so that The Sims have better skin tones for Black people and better hairstyles and stuff like that. So it's like, if you look at just sort of the trajectory that we've seen even over the past couple of years, things are definitely better. You see things like the ones I just mentioned, like with The Sims and, with Deathloop and like Forspoken, like we said, we're definitely seeing progress. And I do agree that it's slow, because this shit should have been happening a long ass time ago. But so like, yeah, two things can be true at the same time. It's like, there definitely is progress, and I feel like we are seeing, at least to some degree, an intentional shift, or people trying to intentionally shift that pendulum back from where it's been for the past however many years. So yeah, it's definitely good to see. So I would like to be sort of heartened or feel good about the progress that I've seen, and then also just like look to the future with hope and expectation that they'll speed this shit the fuck up. Like, let's keep going. Let's go even faster now.
Can I cut in real quick and add to Tyler's point?
Go ahead.
Like, when I heard about the shit that was going on with The Sims, like the skin colors and everything, I was because that was happening like last year. I was shocked, because I was just like, this is The Sims 4. Like, this thing has been out for decades. It's such a huge, game and platform, and so many people play it. Like, how do you not have adequate skin colors for Black people at this point?
And
like,
hairstyles.
And hairstyles too.
When you mention the hairstyles and things, like, people couldn't have big curly hair. I mean, like dreads used to look like shit in games. Everybody knows that. Any Black hairstyle, if it wasn't the default afro that don't move, it was.
It would be like the black afro, or like you said, locks, or just cornrows, and that was it.
Right. It was all garbage. But the fact that stuff like that is still shocking to me and other people, like the fact that big companies like EA haven't figured out how, like, that there is a big audience of Black, brown, people of color out there that deserve to be catered to and represented, and it's in their best interest to like put that at the forefront. Like, it's still wild to me that we're still there at a place where like, oh yeah, we added 3 more skins. Okay, yeah, we fixed the hair a little bit. Like, we're still nickel and dime in progress in that way, and it's just crazy to me.
It's because I feel like they're only recently starting to see the value in it monetarily. This, like, if you notice, like in games, like the representation of Blackness didn't really come about, I'd say, until like the past 10 years, because even playing older sports games, all the music would just be loud rock music. Now they might have like 2 rock songs in the whole playlist of songs. It was like, all right, these games are covered, like the games are filled with Black athletes, and then like hip hop itself is so mainstream that I feel like you even start to hear it, like see it in mainstream commercials. You know what I'm saying? Like, hip hop is so normalized that Blackness is kind of more normalized. Because even with wrestling, NXT 2.0, their theme song is a Wale song. You get what I'm saying? Like, hip hop is so mainstream that I feel like it's finally hitting games as well. So now we're starting to see it become more normalized, and like that's really, we know it's gonna happen eventually. Because I mean, once you go black, you never go back. So now that they finally added black people to video game space, it's only going to get better, and we're only going to get more opportunities. Because like y'all said, like it's the first day of Black History Month on Twitch. We like earlier, at least on my timeline, I saw a bunch of black creators saying, "Oh, Twitch picked me to be like on front page this month." Like, you know what I'm saying? But all of them said the same thing too. They all said, "Hopefully, this moves beyond this month." You know what I'm saying? They highlight us more often than besides just our specific 28 days of the year. So I feel like the biggest fight would just be to get respect outside of Black History Month. Because Black History Month, hey, we popping. You know what I'm saying? You can't go 2 steps without hearing about some blackness during these 28 days. But but once you get to that March 1st, it's like, all right, blacks are over with. Let's go ahead and close that book.
See y'all next year.
Yeah, that's when they turn the page to let's bring in all the women for March Women's History Month. You know what I'm saying? It's all right. Let's turn the page. Now we need women. All right, put it on the quota. Women. You know what I'm saying? Like it's odd, but it's always expected. So I never get my hopes up until it becomes normalized. And right now, I feel like we're on the path to normalization, and that's really all I can ask for right now. Yeah, I do love seeing black faces in games. I love seeing black main characters, even black anything in the game that's not forced. I like it.
Yeah. And I mean, I think also not even just in the video game, but just in that voices, because shout out to Story Mobay. I think I saw her. She was like in an Essence magazine article. Like
she be everywhere.
Yeah.
She out here.
She out here. Like the Olympics, right?
Yeah, she covered. Yeah, she did. Yeah, she did. I mean, it's just like that's so nuts. And then Facebook with the Facebook gaming black. It's like the black gaming program. Something I forgot Facebook was having. But I mean, like just little stuff like that. Not only like just I know y'all was mentioning mostly like just in game and stuff, but like just the voices and just seeing black faces more involved in that gaming space. I think it's dope to see. I think it's really dope to see, especially seeing black creators like that's on Twitch or on Facebook gaming that's like getting these bigger platforms because they're on this. So I think that's I think just to add on to that, I think that's dope. And I do agree with Tyler and Jay. Like the shit needs to move. It needs to pick up. This is going too fast. This is going too slow. Like I don't want the little pennies here, the little nickels here. Like this shit needs to be moving. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Also,
y'all
inside of games too, because collectively, black people, we saw Deathloop and said, "Well, y'all already know we got to get this. This the blackest thing out."
Right.
We shouldn't have to have like conference calls for black people. This is important. This is our. This is our candidate. It's like we had a congressional black caucus and said, "This is our candidate.
That's the one."
Yeah, that's what we voted for. And then after we heard about Forspoken, we all had another meeting. It was like, all right, another black lead. Collectively, we all have to get this one too, because I mean, it's our only other option. So like, it would be nice if we had other options. If the options were normal, and we saying like, all right, cool. We got Forspoken over here. Then we got, I don't know, a version of Horizon with black people to do with the dreadlocks this time.
Bro, if you don't leave Horizon alone.
Well, you know what I'm saying? It becomes so normal that we don't all have to play the same thing. You know what I'm saying? It's like they'll give us, I don't know, a game where the lead's already black. We don't got to find a way to make them black. Like it becomes so normal that we don't have to all like it and feel bad for not liking it or wanting to play because of our blackness. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. So you want to go to break and then we come back and do our. What you got? One got to go scenario. Bloodbath.
Wait, did we want to do our PlayStation wrap ups or not?
I thought we did, but B said,
my bad. I forgot. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I didn't do that on purpose.
Right. He just
switching it up.
He just see what he want to see. He just see what he want to see.
The order of the notes.
Right? I'm like, he just skipped over the whole. We was talking about PlayStation. He just leapfrogged.
Yeah, when he said, "I'm looking at the show notes," and then he went down to the questions, I was like, "What show notes he looking at?" But,
okay. I forgot to prep you. That's why I told you yesterday. I was like, "Don't attach to anything."
Hey, I'm here on your show. Do your thing.
I got to log in to do this. Hold on.
All right. Well,
you go to yours first.
I'll do mine because I got mine. I could actually put mine on the screen so while y'all log your little notes up. So all right. So here's mine, y'all. I went through it the other day. I actually posted on my Twitter. I was surprised. So I actually played for a total of 664 hours last year. God damn. Not quite 1,000, but a lot. And I split that time because I got my PS5. So it's 438 of them hours was on my PS4, and then when I switched to PS5, the remaining 226 was on that. I played 27 different games. Number one game was Apex Legends. Can you believe that? My number one game was Apex Legends with 204 hours of time on Apex. Tyler, are you proud of me?
Wow.
Are you proud of me?
I am.
See?
I am.
See?
Just think about how far we've come.
Right?
Talking about reaching the promised land.
I'm saying, right?
I specifically remember like having that conversation back when we were still in the studio before the pandemic, when you said you played one time,
right? And I left.
Then, like never played again after that.
And now look at me.
Only people. Originally, it was only me and Tyler played it. That was it. Nobody else on the show liked it. Not y'all. Not even Eric. It was just me and Tyler. Was only like, yeah, Apex is dope. Everybody else was like, man, it ain't all that. I said, okay. It was the same thing with 2K. It started with one person and it just spread.
Speaking of 2K, that's my number 2 game. To NBA 2K, 88 hours to 2K for PS5. And
that's not enough.
That's not. Well, look. For me, look, for somebody who ain't used to play 2K, that ain't bad. So yeah, 88 hours of 2K. Mortal Kombat 11 came in at number 3 with 59 hours. Then Returnal at number 4, which I finally beat not too long ago at 56 hours. And then 2K21 with 32 hours. So those are my top 5 games. And I got 320 new trophies. Let's see what else. 37 PS Plus games, and that's pretty much it. So yeah, that's my wrap up, y'all. But yeah, I was surprised by my list with Apex being number 1 and 2K being number 2, because like I said, a couple years ago, neither of them games would have ever grazed my list. And now look, now look at me. We changing out here, y'all.
Come a long way.
Came a long way. Yeah.
Go ahead. Yeah, you got it.
All right. So my overall hours were more than I expected. It was shocking. I had 961 total hours. I don't remember doing this. Keep it 100 with y'all. I think my PlayStation was turned on. I just didn't turn it off or something because these the numbers just wasn't making sense to me. And then I'm looking at the breakdown. So because I switched consoles because I got the PS5, it shows you how much time separated between them. So 69% of my time was on the PS4, and that was 662 total hours. And then 299 or 31% was on the PS5 because it's newer. So of course it wasn't gonna have as many. Had 123 hours played online. That's not that bad. 272 days played. That's a lot. It's only 365 in the year. 272 was on the game. Damn. I played 22 games last year, and now I'm getting to my top. Not surprising at all. My number 1 game was NBA 2K22. No shock there. With 268 hours.
Damn. I ain't in the gym enough.
I told bro when you said your number was like less than 50, I was like, this nigga.
No, I had 88 hours in the gym.
I had 88 hours your first build.
Bro, I have 88 hours on the court, bro. 88 is not bad.
88, I'm sorry, I apologize. I apologize. Still not enough. That's what I'm saying. You're not enough.
I'm sorry. I do better.
Still not enough.
I do better.
Because, bro, it's because we be playing together, and like he like the only one whose first build ain't maxed out yet. So I'm like, bro.
I mean, it's like 90, 97. That's almost maxed out, bro. That's close enough.
He said it's almost maxed out, bro.
Anyway, yeah, that's 2K was my number 1. Was my number 2 was last year's 2K with 193 hours.
Damn, so 2Ks is at 1 and 2.
Look, and like that's the thing about these numbers, right? I don't feel like this is me. I don't feel like this represents
nigga, who else is there?
I don't feel like
who else is playing your PlayStation?
Who else over there playing 2K?
Right.
They need to reveal themselves.
I get it. No, I get it. I understand what happened. It's a collaborative number. It's Bloodbath, it's Kev, and it's Mr. Bath, Esquire. All of them are collectively playing. Right, they all collectively have put those numbers. So it was all your versions of you playing the games at different times. I get it. That's what happened.
Anyway, number 3, Apex Legends, 170 hours. All right, sure. I thought it'd be more than that, but I guess the 2K was getting in the way. Number 4 was Knockout City with 76 hours. That's pretty good. And then number 5, Assassin's Creed Origins, 49 hours. That was my top 5. I didn't realize Assassin's Creed Origins was that long, but it was alright. Like it didn't feel unnecessarily long because I wasn't doing them side missions. They can keep that. But since that game basically took me 50 hours, I'm already knowing that they say Odyssey is worth. Like Odyssey is way worse. It takes longer. I might have to skip Odyssey. I own you Odyssey, but I don't think I'm gonna play you. Keep it 100 with you. I can't put that many hours to another game. And I think those are all my trophies that be. Yeah, that's all the stuff that matters. Those are my main numbers. Somebody can go next.
All right, so here's my breakdown. Last year I've played, surprisingly, I'm actually surprised about this. I played 1,253 total hours.
Hey,
damn,
1,000 hours so far. I ain't have 1,000.
Look.
It's 776 of them was on PS4 titles. 492 were on PS5 titles. I played 21 games. And this one's not surprising because I definitely was hooked on this for a good minute on an online.
You were going to say Destiny.
Destiny
was the number one game.
No, Grand Theft Auto was 5.
How?
Oh yeah, I do remember you was playing that.
Yeah, remember I was hooked on online. I got all my businesses. I'm basically
making money.
Yeah, I'm basically living granddad's life on Grand Theft Auto 5. Like, remember I was saying that. I was saying that. I got my content business.
You're a good father who makes great rap music in there. That's what you're saying.
Like, I'm telling you, like, yeah. So that, like, looking at that, I'm like, okay, yeah, because I definitely was on there. I got like multiple clubs. I got every single business that you can think of. I mean, I got it.
Specifically saying that you would like leave it on overnight so that you money.
Yep, I was doing that. I was leaving it on because I got like how much money I got in the bank last time I played. I had like 95 million, I think, like in the bank, like just my businesses was just, so I can see why my Grand Theft Auto was up there. Number 2,
almost on Granddad's level,
right?
Like you almost there.
I played 344 hours of Grand Theft Auto. That was number 1. Number 2 was NBA 2K 22, 154 hours on that one. Number 3 was Ghost of Tsushima with 124 hours. I was definitely playing Ghost of Tsushima Legends a lot, especially the expansion and the PS5 version of that. Number 4 was Destiny with 106 hours. And number 5 was Resident Evil Village. That was my number 5. And what else? Any trophies? I got 237 trophies. I have 2 platinums, 15 golds. 2 platinums. I'm sorry, 2 platinums, 14 golds, 38 silvers, and 183 bronze. And what else? That's it. Yeah. 37 monthly plays. I got 37 PlayStation Plus games. I don't know what that means. Whatever. I guess how many I downloaded or added. But that's it. That's my 2021.
All right.
Mine is not interesting at all because y'all know I don't be on my PlayStation like that. So like I literally, y'all want to guess how many hours I had?
About 7.
27.
65.
3.
175. I had 75 hours because all the rest of the hours are on my Xbox. Because like especially once, because before I would be on my PlayStation more before Apex had like crossplay, because I would get on there to play with y'all. But once that was eliminated, it really wasn't a reason for me to get on there except for like PS exclusive. So like, and my highest play game was Persona 5, 63 hours. So 63 of those 75 hours were on Persona 5. And that was because I started playing Persona 5 in 2020. And then I finished it in like February of 2021. So the bulk of my Persona 5 hours, I know I put in like, I don't even remember how many hours I put in on Persona 5. But so like most of my hours were in the year before that. And then just me finishing up the game was 63 hours at the beginning of 2021. And then my number 2 game was Persona 5 Royal. I've only played that for 7 hours. I started it right after I played, this whole story. I started it right after I played Persona 5, and then I got off it for a minute and just started playing it again recently. 4 hours in Apex Legends, and then the rest of my hours are in Deathloop. And that says 3. I've only put 3 hours in the Deathloop so far. So, yeah, I told y'all.
Well, at least you put some time in. Look. Some time is better than no time. So we appreciate that.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
What about you, Jay Burritos?
I barely played my PlayStation. I was over here struggling trying to log back into my PSN because I don't never log in on my desktop. So I was, but I got in. So I played my PS4 for 203 hours. I played 15 games. My number one game was Final Fantasy 14 for 53 hours. Greatest MMO of all time. My number 2 game was Nier Automata, which I played for the first time last year. That was amazing. I want to go back and platinum this year. That was my number 2 game. My number 3 game was Horizon Zero Dawn. I'm sorry, Bloodbath. But I only played it for 23 hours, so it's not that bad. I wasn't, spending too much time with Aloy. My number 4 game was Spelunky 2, which I'm terrible at. And my number 5 game was Doom, which I played for the first time, the 2016 version, which was really good. And I want to play Eternal at some point.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay. I barely played my PS4 either. I played my Switch mostly last year.
Cool.
That's my wrap up.
All right.
So now you want to go to commercial and we come back and do?
Sure. All right, y'all. So we got to go ahead and hit that commercial. If you are a subscriber, which most of you are, I'm seeing a lot of controllers in the chat, so y'all gonna stick with us. But if you are the unfortunate one who does not have a controller, don't worry. It's just 60 seconds, and we'll see you soon.
All right. This week I came with more of a scenario. All right. We'll see how this goes. Hopefully you like it. If not, I do have a backup. Would you rather, just in case y'all hate it? But I'm pretty sure you're gonna like this scenario. All right. You own a soul food restaurant. All right. All of us work at the soul food restaurant. You own it. But you only trust yourself to make the main, you only trust yourself to make, like, the chicken. But you trust us with the sides. From this list of sides, I'm going to read to you.
Okay. This is going to be interesting.
Trust to make these specific sides. You got to put a name to the side and why you think they'll make it. Okay? This makes sense to everybody? Before the rules clear.
Yep.
Makes sense.
These are the sides, and who do you trust to make them? Cornbread, mac and cheese, greens, sweet potatoes / yams. Who is going to make those things? Wait, there's 5 of this week? Oh shit, they didn't count for the 5th. Let me add another side. So I did my math wrong. I did my math wrong. There's 5 people here now. So wait, no, it still works because you're making the chicken.
It still works.
Pick 4 of the people.
It worked out. Okay, my math was right originally. Cool. So yeah, you got 4 sides. Who do you trust out of these 4 to make those sides? You got cornbread, mac and cheese, greens, sweet potatoes / yams.
Let me take
Who is making which side? Nobody want to go first?
I'm thinking about it right now. Yeah, we have thinking about it.
All right, I'll give you a second.
So I feel like, Kevin, you would be the best with the mac and cheese. Cornbread, I trust Tyler with the cornbread. And what was the other one? What was that last one?
Greens / sweet potatoes and yams. You got 2.
I trust Granddad with the greens.
Good call.
Yeah.
Good call.
What is happening over there?
Yeah,
nothing. I just I'm don't mind me.
What the heck you said?
Wait.
My fucking mic just flew up. My pen flew out my hand. I was hoping nobody saw it. I thought it was going.
No. We called a lot over here.
Yeah, we saw it. Everybody.
Damn these cameras.
I was concerned. I was like, what's going on?
That man Jay over there struggling.
I'm just trying to think about my answer. It ain't that difficult. Is my turn next?
Yeah. Well, anybody.
Oh, okay, anybody. All right. I'm just gonna point at the wall. Let's see. I think Granddad would be good at the cornbread. I think Tyler would be good at the mac and cheese.
You already know.
I think B would be good at the greens. And I think Bloodbath would be good at the sweet potatoes.
Okay.
I'm going to like,
cornbread is the only thing I haven't made before. Everything else I've made before by myself. I've never made my own cornbread before. So I'm glad you put me on that.
Yeah, I would put Kev on the yams just because since he like makes sweet potato like a side and all that, like I feel like he probably.
Here she go. She about to start. Look,
you agree to me? Sweet potato pie is sad.
She about to start. She about to start. Watch what happens. Go ahead.
Okay, what's the argument here? Let me.
Since you love sweet potato, you probably make it the best.
What's the argument?
I said that sweet potato pie is a side, and they've all of them have contentiously agreed with me, and they will never let it go. Tyler brings it up the most. She brings it up every time we talk food. She brings up how I say it's a side. Do you think it's a side or a dessert?
On me.
You don't do that.
A side or a dessert?
I'll bring it up occasionally.
Sweet potato pie is a side. They all claim it's not a side.
I mean, it's maybe a side on Thanksgiving if you just want to put everything on your plate.
Don't do that. No, don't say that. You know what? It's a dessert.
It's a dessert. No, I'm saying. No, I'm agreeing with them. It's a dessert.
Because it's the truth. It's the truth, bro.
I'm agreeing with them. I mean, if you want to put everything on your plate on Thanksgiving, yeah, it's a side.
I have never seen somebody walk in with a plate of food and have a piece of sweet potato pie sitting next to the turkey and the greens,
mashed potatoes,
and the mashed potatoes.
Nah, sitting right there, just like this.
Nah, bro, right there.
You sitting right there. I'm telling you.
Nah.
Anyway,
that's really nasty.
Sorry, I can't agree with you on that one.
Yeah, so make the yams, which will be on a separate plate from the rest of my food because that's how I roll. It'll be over here by itself. I don't like sweet dessert stuff touching like regular food stuff. It really bothers me. So yeah, so Kevin will make the yams. It will be on a separate plate. And I would say that I would have Beezy make the greens.
You only got mac and cheese and cornbread left.
I know, yeah. I'm looking at my two options. So I guess I'm gonna say Wooly for the mac and cheese only because I feel like I've heard him talking about cooking before. So probably be okay. Plus, like, usually when he's talking about cooking, he's talking about cooking up, but. I assume that
I told you she was going to
macaroni and cheese, and then so Jay, I'll let you handle the cornbread.
I take the cornbread. All right. Yeah.
All right. So for me, I'm gonna say Tyler can do the mac and cheese, Kev can do the yams, Beezy can do the greens, and Jay Burritos can do the cornbread.
So the same as hers.
Yeah. Whatever. Yeah.
Anyway,
what? It sounds right.
Here's my list. I'm gonna rescue B from the greens because every nigga has said that B is greens and greens only. You know what I'm saying? B, I'm gonna give you.
That's a soul brother. What you mean?
All right.
I'm gonna give you another task. Willie, I'm gonna give Willie the greens just because like greens is something you don't gotta watch it that hard. Like once you put it in the pipe, you see you come back to it occasionally. You don't gotta be sitting over it. You know what I'm saying? Willie got business he got to take care of. He can't afford to be sitting over the stove like that. So I'm going to give him the greens. Oh my God. I'm going to give B the mac and cheese because I'm saying B works hard in everything he does. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to give B the mac and cheese. So only thing I got left is the yams and the cornbread. Tyler, I'm giving her the cornbread because I don't trust her to do anything else because she hates on me so much. I feel like she'd fuck around and bring the savory cornbread. She'd fuck around and make that jalapeno cornbread, the shit that all the hipsters eat now.
Oh, no.
Hey, chill. Jalapeno cheddar cornbread is delicious.
See,
I prefer the sweet cornbread too, to be fair.
That's why I ain't put you on the cornbread. I feel like you was gonna say something crazy like that.
All right.
That's why you gonna do the yams. All right. I hope you can handle that. Tyler, I figure you're saying, Tyler, do something.
What Personality is this, Kev? Like, cause you are just being very, very fake. So which one are you today? Which one is being fake today?
Being fake today.
Fake. Fake. Oh shit! I watched it. You right. B don't even like mac and cheese, so I actually can't give B that. So B.
Yeah, I still know how to make it though.
Oh, you gotta make it. Cool.
Yeah.
You got it. Keep it up, Plimpin. I love your dedication to the team. How you gonna make the restaurant run smooth, Tyler? Like I said, stay on that bread though. Make sure it's hitting, and the restaurant gonna run smooth.
All I know is maybe I need to take the yams away from Kev because he's gonna give me some shit that's not actually yams, something that's fake because he's fake. Looking like you think some yams to be just as fake as he is. What?
How did I become fake?
You've been fake. Back when you was trying to tell everybody that I came to the studio and then speak to you.
This is where this pain coming from.
This is deep.
We're dealing with some deep issues here now.
But she did exactly that.
We already established this.
We already established that it was true.
We found out. Now we know where the deep issues is coming from.
Yeah. See, the problem is she bringing up old stuff. She holding on to all these. She holding on to all this stuff. She trying to bring it up. We got a guest around. She bringing it up in front of the company and shit. Like
making it embarrassing us. Making us feel
y'all gotta air it out.
He all uncomfortable right now. He looking at his phone, trying not to act like he uncomfortable. I feel it. I see it.
This is real messy. This is not. I'm pretty sure this is not what Jay Burritos signed up for. He didn't know he was walking into. And Tyler fucked around and dropped Legos on the floor for him to step all over some shit. He like, oh shit, I don't know what I'm stepping on, but I don't like it. That's really what she did. She sprinkled Legos on the floor and said, "We walk barefoot in here." That's exactly what she did. And I'm like, oh damn, I don't know what to tell him now. He didn't walk through some shit. It's too late to pick Legos up now. I was like, well, Jay, I apologize for what happened.
Where is this going right now? This just went all the way off to the rails. We were talking about food, and now we talking.
What the question was at this point?
Why is my name in the poll fake, Kev? What is this?
Dang.
Be your own mod.
You ain't even got no votes.
He said, "Be your own mods."
Wow.
Not your own mods.
How busy gonna have the best restaurant when all that steak's gonna be well done and burnt?
Bro, wait a minute. What's going on here? Why everybody's coming at me?
Who running the best restaurant? Who running the best restaurant? Nah, bro.
Who's coming at me now?
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
By the way, B has said on multiple occasions that he prefers his steaks well done. That's why we always say he burns his food.
Oh, okay. You like eating tires. I feel you.
Right. See, he understood. Jay gets it. See, yeah.
I got you. We all been there. I ain't gonna judge you.
He like the little char where you gotta get the butter knife and scrape it off a little bit. That's how he like his steak. Right.
Yeah. Now y'all telling lies on me now. Yeah, obviously I don't know people that know how to cook steaks very well.
You
can still have a nice, juicy, soft, well done steak, y'all.
That didn't make sense.
That don't make sense at all, bro. What you saying?
All well done steaks are just hard and no. Y'all just got the wrong motherfuckers making well done steaks for y'all. That's all that is.
He be having to scrape soot off of his steaks and be like, "Oh, that's just the way I like it." Like, no, that's not how this works.
His steaks be the same color as the charcoal he cook it with.
No. No. Someone, wait a minute, didn't one of y'all talking about some y'all like baking stuff on George Foreman grills? So don't even talk to me about
First of all, that was me. And second of all,
George Foreman grill.
Don't bring George to this.
There's nothing wrong with making a burger on a George Foreman.
First of all, a George Foreman grill ain't got nothing to do with this. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. Look, don't bring George into this. All right, all right. He done dealt with enough.
Everybody had a George Foreman grill.
Right, exactly. Right. Everybody that knocked out the fat once in a while. Come on now.
I never.
The grease come dripping down into the little tray.
Exactly. Right. Come on now.
I know all about it.
I'm telling you.
Nope.
B claimed he never had a George Foreman.
He lying. That's why you hate it. That's why.
If y'all look,
Tyler, you wasn't there. He was acting up at that George Foreman. B was like, ew. He was
acting like the George Foreman girl done him dirty.
I make burgers on it from time to time. And
the way I said once in a while when I don't feel like going on the actual grill and I want to make something quick and I want a burger real quick, I throw it on the George Foreman grill. Like that's it.
That's disgusting.
No, it's not. How?
Put it on a real grill.
What's meat? Like,
put it on a real grill, please. Can you put it on a real grill? Like, ew, like a George Foreman grill. Ew.
Is this how we starting off Black History Month, y'all?
Did George Foreman like punch you when you was a kid or something, bro?
We will start both off with division.
George Foreman. I thought he was one of us.
Right.
I thought so too.
I was supporting the black business with the George Foreman grill, bro. But apparently, B got beat up by George Foreman back in the day, and he's still talking about it.
No, ew.
All right. Anyway.
All right. Well, that's gonna do it for this week's One Gotta Go /Scenario. Thank you for everyone who had an opinion that was not ridiculous. Yeah, now we can get into the questions. So, if you're a fan of the show, when you want to ask us a question live on the air, you hop into the pod question queue.
We already got one. We already got one. We got an open.
Igwe comes on here damn near every week.
And he has great questions too.
He sure does.
Yes, so far the questions have not been bad. I was nervous though. One week he almost asked the question I've heard before, and I was about to get on it, but
he tweaked it though. He remixed it though,
and it was different.
He called an audible real quick, and he fixed it.
Almost had you in the first half.
All right, so let's get Igwe up in here. Igwe, you are live on the air. Say something to the people.
Talk to us, Igwe. You're on mute, Igwe.
You.
There he is.
What up? There he is.
What's good, y'all?
What up?
What's up?
Going on?
You look cold as hell.
Bro, he don't work.
He don't.
Yeah, bro.
That power bill was kind of high, wasn't it?
Boy, if you don't get your ass by the stove, Igwe, you'll be all right. Damn.
Anyway,
not by the stove,
right?
All right, one more question. So y'all already know what's going on. You know, Sony, Activision, they're trying to have a buy off. Obviously, not Activision, Microsoft winning. So if y'all was Sony, right? Y'all had Activision money, like I'm talking about billions and billions and billions. What studio are y'all buying?
I'd buy Microsoft.
Ooh, that's gangster. It wouldn't work. It wouldn't work, but that's gangster.
I own everything now. I'm just joking.
I know.
I think I asked my question wrong.
Okay.
If y'all was Sony, I was wanted to say y'all had Microsoft money. That's what I wanted to say. My bad.
Mm-hmm.
What studio, game company, or whatever y'all buying?
Okay. So if I'm Sony, but I got Microsoft money.
Trying to think of what they ain't bought yet.
Yeah.
Or what hasn't been bought yet, is what I'm saying.
All right, I'm gonna put this out there. If Sony's got Microsoft money, I'm buying Nintendo.
Nah, Nintendo.
It's possible.
It's possible. No, bro. Nintendo is the whole Japanese mob, bro. No, it is the Japanese. You ain't buying nothing. You ain't buying Nintendo. Nintendo is the most gangster company out of all of them, bro. They still charge you $60 for Mario Kart religiously.
Wait, they are?
Bro, Nintendo ain't
Nintendo charge $60 for everything.
Nintendo. So pretty much Nintendo is like Apple.
Nintendo the most gangster. Nintendo the most gangster out of all the three. You ain't moving Nintendo.
I would have said Square Enix like the chat is, but I feel like that's not big enough. I wanted to go bigger than that. Like if you say I got Microsoft money, I want to go bigger. So
Square Enix is cool, but Square Enix ain't gonna move what y'all think it's gonna move. Like it's kind of like, I mean, Square Enix is probably gonna move more than Bungie gonna move. You know what I'm saying? Like it's probably better than buying Bungie, but it's not gonna do what y'all think it's gonna do.
I guess.
I'm looking. All right, I might fuck around and buy EA.
Yeah, and I create another fight night.
I was sure we could do that.
Yeah, that would be on the top of my list as well if that did happen.
I would want to bring back NBA Live, but
NBA Live
Night works too.
No, I would bring back NBA Street before NBA Live.
I'll bring back.
It should be good too, but
I bring back NCAA football. That's what I bring back.
But that's coming back anyway, though. You just saying if you had it. Yeah, you just say if you had the money. If you had, I got you.
Now I'm getting rid of Madden.
Damn! Whoa!
Wow, that's a very bold
This guy
statement.
does not want money. Okay.
that man just died.
He said that man just died.
Right. I'd probably buy. I don't know if anybody owns them, but if not, I don't think anybody owns them. So I'd probably buy the whole NetherRealm and Warner Brothers catalog. So actually Warner Brothers games catalog, because I guess Batman, I guess Mortal Kombat.
You get Harry Potter.
Get Harry Potter. So yeah, the Warner. So I'd buy Warner. So I have somebody buy Warner Brothers.
Middle Earth and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yep.
And think that's a pretty solid answer. I thought about like EA, and I jokingly said like Microsoft, but I mean, if I got big money, then I'm trying to put other motherfuckers out of business. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Is that what you do, Granddad? Teach us.
What?
Me too. Anyways,
I work well with others. What are you talking about? I work very well with others.
But yeah, I think that Warner Brothers is the solid answer. Yeah. Other than that, I would say probably like EA or
Would you buy Capcom?
If I can't just buy Microsoft. Huh?
Would you buy Capcom?
Capcom. It's an idea too.
Capcom would be good. Oh, Warner Brothers got picked up, but we're talking about like a Sony or a Microsoft. So I don't think they got picked up by anybody like that. Or did they get bought out? Bandai Namco, that's another good one too. They got Tekken and some other stuff. Tekken. Yeah,
true. Yeah, shit. I would buy. Oh, did everybody answer?
Actually, you know what I would buy? Actually, if Warner Brothers is about, I would buy Arc System Works, the ones who make Fighters and Guilty Gear. Yeah, I would have to buy Arc Systems. That way they can have a lockdown on some like really high level fighting games.
True.
Good move.
Yep.
Man, I would buy Take-Two Interactive.
Man, fuck them niggas.
That's a big one too.
Wow.
That's expensive.
That GTA, bro. Like you already know how big GTA is. You finally get a GTA 6, a bully, all that.
Don't say that name. They ain't gonna do that.
Y'all know GTA 6 not coming out till 2030.
Take-Two Interactive. What else will I buy? I'll buy Epic.
Oh, you gonna buy multiple?
Okay. You got money like that? Okay.
This is different than what we talking about.
Okay. This man said
I think Epic might be a little pushing the dough, but another studio, I would buy Konami. That's the one studio I would definitely buy.
Okay.
Konami cheap. They can buy Konami tomorrow if they wanted to. Could anybody tripping on buying Konami right now?
Yeah, I'm just saying I would buy it personally because Konami's trash. You know what I'm saying? Like recently, it was like a 30-year anniversary for like Castlevania. These niggas dropping NFTs and shit to I'm like, bro, they garbage, bro. I'll buy Konami, give the catalog back to what's the name? Homeboy, to go Metal Gear Solid.
Kojima.
Kojima, give him back his catalog and all that. He can just do whatever. Like just bring them out the gutter. Like that's what I would have done. Cause them niggas fucking law.
Yeah,
bro.
He's not wrong.
Not wrong. Yeah, because nobody really talk about Konami at all.
Can't remember last time they actually put out a game.
I just don't think they'll care about games anymore. You know, I feel like we knew that when they let go of Kojima willingly. I'm like, oh, y'all clearly don't give a fuck.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
but yeah, man, that's my question.
Hey, appreciate you, bro. Yeah, always coming through, man.
Try to hop in the Dennis Sports podcast next.
You know it.
Oh yeah, you know what they talking about. You know what they talking about.
Yeah, I know Nick. I know Nick is hyped up right now.
Yeah, he is.
Oh yeah, and shout out to Joe Beasy, man. Shout out to him. But yeah, that's all I got for today. You know.
All right.
We appreciate you as always coming through with the good questions.
Of course, man. Of course.
All righty. All right. So now we got one more. And we got Coach. We got Cuz. We got the man with the money. Apparently, tax check just hit the account, and he's stunting on everybody. Dumbo Unchained in the building, y'all. Coach, what up?
You're live on the air.
You're live.
Oh, can everybody hear me?
Yeah.
What up?
Yeah. What up, Dad?
Appreciate you, bro.
Out here showing flex. Out here flexing that financial muscle. I see you.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm not going to talk about that in the chat when Presto not here to talk back.
Okay. Hey. Hey.
We calling the man to the damn question queue.
This man said bring it to the queue. He said bring it to the queue.
Whole different thing.
We're not going to talk about it. We ain't here to have the conversation about it.
I
don't want to talk when he can't respond. Typing and talking is two different things. I don't want to disrespect him like that.
Okay. Damn. Okay. All right. Okay.
I like your energy.
All right, look. That's why he's the coach.
24/7.
That's why he the coach, man. That's why that's coach.
It's 24/7. Speaking of which, we gotta get back in the gym. We got a big get back in the wreck. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, I'm ready.
Well,
I'm ready
we
for
ready.
2K now.
We ready. We ready.
Chaos CD took away all my 2K time.
She should be past the protocols now. He should be back. He should be good now.
Yeah.
I spoke to him. He said he passed COVID protocols. He's good now.
Okay, bet.
Yeah, we just gotta get together. But my question, to kick off Black History Month, your top 3 Black characters of all time in video games. Doesn't have to be main characters because we don't really have a whole lot of those.
Okay.
But top 3 Black characters in video games.
Sheva is one. She's definitely up there. Love me some Sheva from Resident Evil 5.
Yo, thirsty ass.
What?
Sheva's one. You on top of your head, right immediately.
She's definitely one.
All right, what's number 2?
Why am I drawing a blank now? I mean,
because all you was thinking about was Sheva.
Right.
That's all he had.
That's all
his whole list.
Right. He said Sheva, Shiva, and Shava.
Man,
I'm sad. I gotta think this hard.
Yeah, me too.
Right, yeah, see, that's probably, that goes back to what we were saying earlier.
It goes back to what we were saying in the beginning. Exactly.
Right, because I gotta.
I'm gonna have to Google now.
All of us going to college.
Let's all say names as we think of them instead of like everybody trying to go all at once. Just like conversation.
So,
I feel like that's gonna take longer.
Okay, first one on my head, of course, Leah Everett from The Walking Dead. Gotta have Leah up in there. Mandatory. I'm gonna say he black to me, and everybody know he black for real. Knuckles from Sonic. That's my nigga.
I was gonna say Knuckles, but
that's my nigga. He been my nigga since since he showed up since he showed up on the scene. Since he showed up on the scene, that's been my nigga, and that's he black.
Like saying Piccolo.
Bruh, Piccolo black too.
I mean, Piccolo black too.
Piccolo is definitely black.
What you mean,
bruh? Look,
100%
all day. So and then. You know what? I will say I do because I just even though I just beat the game, I really enjoyed her character. I like Juliana from Deathloop. I like their character and I like their style. So Lee was. I mean, Juliana was really cool. Also, I mean, both characters were good, but I like Juliana a lot. I like
her too.
Yeah,
I forgot about her.
All your characters gonna be women, B?
I don't see what's the issue with that.
So let me say like real quick because I can't think of like 3 yet, but I do want to say Jade right quick. Because Jay was like one of the OG like black girls from like back in the day, like growing up playing Mortal Kombat. Like she was one of the first like black women I really remember seeing in a video game. So like she was my girl from like jump. So like I said, I haven't thought of all 3, but I do want to say her because she was like the first one that popped in my head.
Yeah, the first one I thought of immediately was Stretch from NBA Street. He was on my list, and then. I'm really also, I don't want to do all sports games, but then the second person I thought of was Afro Thunder from Ready to Rumble because he was boxing on roller skates. Because it's hard to forget Afro Thunder. And then my third.
I was going to say Leon from the new Pokemon games, Sword and Shield. It's champion. It's fly as fuck. He got a big cape. That's a recent pick. I'm trying to think back.
I was going to go with... He don't look it, but I was gonna go with Kratos because he is of the dark skin.
Kratos, look.
He voiced by a black man now.
Is he?
Yeah,
is he black?
No, he's not.
Bro, no. Kratos is just ashy, bro. He black. He just hella ashy, bro.
He's covered in the ash of his family.
That's all.
Kratos is like, isn't he like Greek? Isn't like actually like Greek and Roman? They're not black.
They got black hair.
Man, and all his flashbacks before he was black. That man was dark.
No, he was not. He was white. He was Caucasian in them flashbacks.
That man was bronze.
He was bronze. He was he had a little color in him. He did.
Was bronze.
He did, bruh.
As we doing now.
If we don't want to count him, I was gonna go with Bruce from Tekken.
Oh yeah. Bruce Irving. That's my guy.
Fighting games. That's what
him and Eddie Gordo.
Yeah. Eddie. If you gonna say Eddie, you also gotta say Christy. You know, I mean, just I'm just saying, throwing it in there.
B, did you chime in on
the? There's another lady in the
like that.
What's her name again? Who?
Christy Monteiro, the Afro-Brazilian wonder, Christy Monteiro.
Oh, see, I don't play Tekken like that, so yeah, I can't.
Wow,
yeah.
You would enjoy her character model.
Yeah, you really would. You would, you know.
Okay, well, let's do a quick Google real quick then.
Oh my god!
Let's find out.
What's her name?
Just put Tekken Christy.
What's the old girl from
Christy?
Yeah, Christy.
What is C?
What's the character from Street Fighter Third Strike with the long body? She got the. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Oh, I know exactly who you talking about.
Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Exactly who you talking about. I never her name off top.
I can't remember. It started with an
but
E.
She also does type of water, just like Eddie.
Yeah.
She fight just like them.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, what's her name?
Okay, Christy's nice. Oh, you know who I forgot? And this is not a woman. What's my man from on Gears?
Coltrane. The Coltrane.
Coltrane, old corny ass. I mean,
Robert Coltrane.
But he brought character to that video game, so I will say Coltrane from Gears.
Okay.
He was on my list as well.
See, there's not a woman bloodbath.
Look, I don't. It's like I like women too. It's just funny whenever we come up with a list of things, BZ always finds a way to make everything women. Every chance he gets.
I don't understand. I don't see what's the issue. I don't see
it's not an issue. Not an issue.
Feel like we gotta show respect to the OG and add Chris Johnson to the list. CJ.
Yeah.
Carl Johnson, my bad.
On Grove Street. And that's on Grove Street. That's on Grove Street.
Called the wrong name. And I was looking at his face. Damn.
That happens a lot.
That's real.
Sagat?
Nah, Sagat ain't black.
That ain't black.
You better disrespect Balrog, the fake Mike Tyson. Come on,
Balrog is black.
Balrog is blacker black.
Get that man's fight money.
All right.
That's a fake Mike Tyson if it ain't one.
Mm-hmm.
Her name was Elena. Jay from Third Strike. Her name was Elena.
Thank you, chat.
Anything else you got?
Did we name 3?
Yeah, I think we named more than 3.
Hold on. How we gonna talk about black people from Street Fighter Third Strike and not talk about Sean? You know what I'm saying? You know, Sean.
Man, he playing ball. You're right.
Bruh,
You're right. That's my guy. You're right. He literally throwing basketballs.
Also, if we go on OGs, how we ain't gonna talk about Skate from Street Rage?
Oh,
yeah. You know, come on now.
Talk about the game.
No, not Skate. Street Rage.
I know what you're talking about now. The dude who was on the actual skates.
Right, look. I mean, you can't forget the Black Ranger in the first Power Ranger game who was hella stereotypical, but he was in there.
Oh, yeah.
But
just
yeah.
because he did hip hop keto doesn't mean he was stereotypical. I'm joking with you. Y'all real petty in the chat for mentioning DJ from Street Fighter. Nobody plays DJ.
Nobody liked DJ. DJ didn't even like DJ. That was
his mama didn't like.
Who said DJ didn't even like?
Nobody
DJ.
fuck with that nigga. Only thing that was good about DJ was the music on his stage. That was it.
His hair whack.
His hair whack. His pants whack. His moveset whack.
I think we answered the question.
Well,
I think so.
That was all I had for today.
All right. Well, look, we appreciate you, Coach. We appreciate you, Coach, coming through. You know,
we'll be back on the 2K. I'll be back on 2K probably by this weekend. I'll be back at it.
And we need to stream it this time and start running from these fans.
Look, ain't nobody running. It's just when we stream, it just never goes our way. Like
that's fine. You know,
we can't have that attitude. We gotta be ready.
Look,
you know
I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm gonna play tonight, maybe. I'm gonna get ready.
The glory that we are.
Look, we can do it. We gonna do it. We gonna show them that who we really are out here.
All right, we gonna put more practice in than y'all did with this Knockout City, though. That's
don't do that. Don't bring that up. Why are you bringing that up? That's irrelevant right now. That was the past. That's the past.
I hurt my heart.
That's the past. That's the past, though.
I'm sitting in the back crying.
Bro, but them tears gonna dry. That heart gonna stop hurting. We move on.
I want everybody to know that wouldn't happen to Crew Shiesty. That's all. I'm gonna retire.
No. Everybody knows Shiesty's
I'm retire with that statement.
I didn't want to bring Shiesty into the conversation because it's well documented that Shiesty is different. So yeah. It's all right. That would have never happened.
All right, Dan.
All right. Well, that's gonna do it for the questions. And if y'all want to send questions for the next podcast, you can just hop into our pod question queue on our Discord. You can either be on the show, or if you want to throw them into the actual DEG pod questions channel, you can do it on there as well. We can read them off. Also, hit us up on our socials: Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. We got TikTok.
We know TikTok.
Yes. You know, and
Facebook. I can't remember last time I checked Facebook.
So we ain't checked Facebook in a minute. So you might be lost in the sauce. So Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, those are the best bets. If not the Discord, but that's where we go.
Why do you keep saying Facebook again? You just said Facebook.
I did.
There's one question.
Oh, my bad. Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. That's what I meant to say.
There's one question in the Discord chat in the
pod questions.
Pod questions. Yeah.
You would answer it.
You can answer. Okay. Question is: play one game for the rest of your life, but every time you beat it, you forget the experience, or you can play any game you want, but you cannot complete any of them.
The fuck?
What?
Definitely the first one.
The first one.
Definitely the first one.
The first one, yeah.
That would be.
I already do the second one.
Right?
And I hate it.
Like, that would be the worst thing in the world, like, to play games, but you can never beat. That'd be frustrating as hell for me.
Yeah, but the first one, like, would actually be good in some ways. There are, like, a bunch of games that I really wish that I could experience again for the first time.
Right,
yes.
Right. That means you can play Fortnite over and over again.
You know what? I'm gonna head out because
I'm gonna head out. All right, it's time to go. Time to go to bed. I'm gonna head out.
They really be your own people, y'all.
Really do. I'm just saying. I know you would enjoy it. Yeah. The second one just sounds like torture.
Reading me in the chat, please.
Not like this.
Not like this.
Not like this.
That's what I'm talking about. What game would we pick? Now we got to pick a game. The chat say.
Shit.
Zelda, Ocarina of Time.
Oh, that's a good one.
So many.
I already know what it is in the chat for me.
It's either Saints Row or Fallout 4. Fallout New Vegas.
Yeah, I would say Fallout New Vegas or Fallout 3, really, because like I have very distinct memories of like my first time playing through like Fallout 3, and I've talked about this before, but how like the song like "Crazy He Calls Me" by Billie Holiday. Whenever I hear that song, it always reminds me of like climbing through the radio station on that one part, trying to find old dude. And so I would say that those are the two that I wish that I could experience again, like for the first time. And like other games, like Saints Row 2 and those are some of my favorites. But in terms of just like the way that it impacted me, the first time I played it, I would say Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas.
I'd probably say Public Enemy beat me to my answer, man. Yeah, I'd probably say Final Fantasy X. I think I had one more on top of my head too. I want to say Nier, the Nier Automata. I wish I could play that game over and over again for the first time every time. Undertale, that's another good one for me. Wish I could forget that. Play it again from the scratch.
Now I'm trying to think of games that had twists in them, so I wouldn't keep looking forward to the twist. I can't think of that off the top of my head.
I'd have to say for me, it would be the first Last of Us, because I love that game so much. So that one.
That's a good one.
In more recent times, I would say Guardians of the Galaxy, because that was the most recent game that I loved, and I would play that game. I would still play that game over and over again, but to experience it again for the first time, that. And then probably probably any of the God of Wars, because all of them are great.
Say the God of War.
God of War is good. I'd play that again.
The PS4 God of War. God of War, Zelda, either's Ocarina of Time, that's definitely my joint. Or Resident Evil 2. And trying to think what else. Damn, there's some more I'm forgetting. It's a lot of damn games, man. It's hard for me to pick just one.
Yeah, there's so many games. It really is.
Word.
That was a good question, though. Appreciate that question, Ash. Good question. All right.
I think that does it for questions this week, y'all.
Yeah, I think that does it for the show in general.
The show. Real quick, Jay Burritos, so we get up out of here. Where can they find you at? Where can they follow you and all that other great stuff? What you doing?
Yes. Thank you for asking. Man, first of all, it's just been great. I appreciate y'all having me here.
We appreciate you coming through.
It's been wonderful. I appreciate y'all having me on. I am Jay Burritos everywhere. The same way you see it spelled in the chat, Jay Burritos. You can find me on Twitter. You can find me streaming on Twitch. I stream Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. I have a YouTube channel, youtube.com/Jay Burritos. But I'm mainly on those three. I'm on Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube. So check me out. Come check out my content. I appreciate it.
Yep.
All right. Cool. Well, as always, before we get up out of here, Cav, what you got going on with the Hold It Down podcast?
All right, so the Hold It Down podcast, HID Boys now in HD. We have a lost episode now because we shouldn't have recorded the episode like a week ago. The shit refused to render, so that I couldn't put it out. In this past weekend, we was supposed to record, but some shit went wrong, so we don't have an episode out this week. We'll probably record one tomorrow. I'm trying to get it out ASAP. But Battle Rap is always moving, so even if like last week there was no news anyway, this week we got all kinds of news now because Smack announced a new event this weekend, just dropped it out the blue, said boom, we got an event on Saturday. And then last weekend they had Midnight Madness. Those battles ain't even dropped yet. So Battle Rap is always in this world. So be on the lookout for just more Battle Rap stuff, y'all. Probably gonna record tomorrow. And yeah, just be on the lookout. Also, you can catch me this Friday at Odd Friday for Tupac versus Biggie. It's gonna be good. And then on Saturday, I'm gonna be at TJ Kendrick Space Tournament. Actually, we all gonna be there for that. The whole DEG gonna be there for that. That's what I'm gonna be up to.
All right. Granddad, yeah, I was gonna go next, but yeah, you go ahead, Granddad. What you got going on? Because I saw you been back streaming for the first time this year. You be back.
Yeah, well, we're gonna get back. So like now the setup's ready. So the setup's almost ready. I gotta still put some stuff on, some soundproofing and stuff up to get everything right. But yeah, so this month I will be back to streaming. Gonna probably start things off with the New Horizon. Start off big, but also we just recently had our CPU Rumble this past Saturday. The DEW crew was on commentary, and congrats to the GOAT, Diogen, for winning $223 all by himself with Akira Tozawa. With all people, and
we never saw it coming.
Right? Yeah, nobody ever saw it coming. I was hoping for a double rollover, but alas, Diogen stifled those plans. But we will have another CPU Rumble for WrestleMania weekend, and the new 2K, the WWE 2K22 will be that game that we will be using. So we're gonna retire 2K19, but yeah, streaming will come back soon. And I'm going to try to also start going back to uploading Let's Plays to the Dead End Gaming YouTube channel. I'm going to figure out what game I want to start with. And then those videos will start going up as well. So Dead End Gaming with the Granddad will try to make a return soon as well.
All right. Yeah, just like Bloodbath said, check me out Friday. The season 2 kickoff. Doing Biggie versus Tupac. I'm representing Tupac. FIFO's representing Biggie. Should be fun, man. Should be a blast. So make sure you guys come in and tune in this Friday at 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. Hopefully this Thursday on the Dead End Gaming channel, myself, Granddad, and Isaiah finally get a chance to finish up the Alien Fire Team. It's been a crazy game. I wish we would have been finishing up earlier, but holidays, family stuff, all that stuff been getting in the way. And I'm gonna try to stream some more Bayonetta tomorrow. And I definitely won't have time Saturday, especially on top of the Spades tournament. So, yeah, I want to try to get in another streaming session of me playing some Bayonetta. That's definitely been some fun streams. A lot of people been enjoying those, so I'm glad y'all liking them. But other than that, yeah, is the Mike Still On episode tomorrow? Always be on the lookout for that. More Dead and Hip Hop stuff. Today's the Dead and Hip Hop 11th birthday. You know, we kicking off our new Patreon layout for the tiers and everything. And of course, Dead and Hip Hop videos is going to be dropping this week as well. We still got some stuff we dropping. I think 2 more videos we dropping this week. And of course, you catch our weekly live on Sundays at 2 p.m. It might be a conversation. It might be a review. Never know what it might be. But tune in. And hey, as always, man, this is great. Jay Burritos, thank you again for coming through.
Yeah, anytime.
Appreciate you, man. I hope you enjoyed yourself. Hope you enjoyed the blackness that went down tonight.
Loved it.
And yeah, I guess for myself, Tyler, Granddad, and Kevin, Jay Burritos, we will see y'all. Next week is going to be game week. So remember, if the Apex service is good, we're going to be playing a new season of Apex, the Control game, 9v9. So if y'all want to come in and play with us, come through and play with us. So till then, we will see y'all next week for gaming, and then in 2 weeks for another podcast episode. So peace.
Peace out, y'all.
Peace.
Shaw.
Oh my god, bro.
I live in violence. Oh God! Oh my God!
That's how you start Black History Month, right there.
That's how you start. That's how you start Black History Month.
That's how you.
Chris said you are not without Doobie.
Get your cousin, bro. What are you doing out here, bro?
257%. What the fuck?
nigga, this is a DBZ. This is a power level, my nigga.
This is a power, right? What is he doing?